Howdy, everybody. I'm Caden Hull.
I'm Dakota Jesse.
Guys, you already know who it is. It's Mingo Central Live. We're up here at James H. Buck Harless Stadium.
Yeah, guys, we're getting ready to watch one heck of a soccer game tonight between the Mingo Central Miners and the Man Hillbillies. This is definitely going to be an exciting matchup tonight here. As you can see on your screen, Mingo Central has a 3-8-3 record right now. The Man Hillbillies up to 1-7-1. Both teams right now looking to try to notch another win for the season here as we're still waiting to get going with this game. Again, guys, it is senior night up on the mountain tonight, so during halftime, don't go anywhere. As the seniors walk out, we are going to be bringing you all of the action just like we did for homecoming, so make sure that you're not going anywhere. And, guys, we're going to take a short little break here until we can get going with this game. All right, as we are off the action here, as Tyler Coleman's going to stop that, number 22 for the Hillbillies boots it off.
Rafael Lopez, he's going to clear the ball. Tyler Coleman has it back, and he just slightly misses it. Man is going to retain possession. As Sheridan Hatfield is challenging. Man is going to clear over the middle. The Hillbillies have it around the 45. Kennan's going to.
It's gone into Coleman here. He shoots it, and it's going to be a goal.
Mingo Central with a quick score before the first minute of the game is over.
What an amazing show of team sport right there. You've got Kenan taking it over to the sideline, then tossing it out there to Tyler Coleman to get that score, giving the Miners the early lead 1-0 here as Man is set to kick off to their team once again here.
If Mingo Central can keep this teamwork up, it seems like this is going to be a game for Mingo Central.
It's going to be number 9 for the Hillbillies. That's going to be Colton Justice getting this action started once again, as now it's going to be turned back over to Mingo Central. And then Man is going to just kick it straight up into the air. Number 12 for the Hillbillies, Connor Fraley looking to get that. He's still fighting for it. Kicks it off to the Mingo Central defenders, Caden.
I think that may have been a handball there.
Yeah, it's going to be a free kick here for the Miners. Looks like Rafael Lopez is going to be the one kicking it off here.
Rafael's going to boot it over the middle. Man Hillbillies are fighting for the ball. Keenan Trent is trying to find a goal. He shoots. And Bella puts it in. That's going to be 2-0 Mingo Central. Just in the first minute and a half. This teamwork for the Mingo Central Miners seems impeccable so far. Don't you agree?
That was an awesome job there. Again, Kenan Trent with the assist, managing to get that over into the goal, trying to get that point. The goalkeeper there for the Hillbillies able to block Kendon's shot, but not able to keep up with the defense against Bella Hall's shot, as the Miners now have a 2-0 lead with 38 minutes left in the first half. The Hillbillies have got to try to find some type of rhythm here, some type of groove in order to be able to keep up with this Mingo Central offense, or they're going to be going down pretty early here as they already have.
Mingo Central already got it back over to the Man Hillbillies side. They're going to kick it straight up. Looking to clear the ball.
Still trying to get it out there. Not quite able to do it, though. Mingo Central kicks it. Still the possession going either way here as Kenan Trent's going in for it now.
Kenan Trent's got it. He's looking to score. And that's going to go out of the back of the...
That's going to be a corner kick there for the Miners. It's going to go off the Hillbilly defender out behind the goal. So the Miners, with another opportunity to get a goal here, we're going to have to wait to see, can they get a 3-0 lead this early in the game?
Kenan Trent has always been the leading scorer of the team, but tonight, so far, he is the leading assist. And that's going to be another goal for Mingo Central. Caleb Simpkins with that goal, I do believe.
What an amazing job there. Beautiful corner kick there. Mingo Central with a 3-0 lead already in this game. Now, Caden, we saw this before. We saw it with football. We've seen it with every sport imaginable. This is no time for Mingo Central to start laying back either, because there is still 37 minutes just left in this half alone and then an entire second half of action. If the Miners lay back, the Hillbillies can still easily get back into this.
I do agree. It was the same thing happened against Logan here on the mountain. They got up 3-1, and it seemed that Logan just came back. But Mingo Central ended up securing the win as that's going to go out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Mingo Central. Man Hillbillies is going to retain possession, I think.
It's going to be number 2 for the Hillbillies. That was Blake Stacy trying to get in there for the defense for the Hillbillies. And now I believe that's going to be a Hillbillies throw-in. Have to wait to see on the number. I believe that's number 12, Connor Fraley, going to be throwing it in. Taking his time getting this thrown in, making sure that he's got everything set up how he wants it. And now the Miners are going to steal possession once again. Kenan Trent saving it from going out of bounds. Connor Fraley with the contest there. As now the Hillbillies have retained possession. They've kicked it off here. Number 9 for the Hillbillies, Colton Justice with it. The Miners are going to take possession once again here under heavy defense. And that is going to remain Mingo Central possession here as he's going to get that thrown into Bella Hall, who's looking to score, Caden.
Can Mingo Central add another one to the scoreboard in just the first 5 minutes of the game? That's going to be out of bounds on Mingo Central. Another.
We have seen such a fast-paced game. I feel like when we announced with Logan, there was a lot of a slow burn kind of getting up to those scores. But once Mingo Central started finding the goal, then it was one right after the other. Here tonight, we have seen from the time the first whistle blew here, this has been nonstop action between the Hillbillies and the Miners. As that's going to roll out of bounds once again, it's going to remain Mingo Central possession, though. Number 12 here for the Hillbillies, trying to get this going the other way. It's going to be taken by the Miners once again. Man Hillbillies with an opportunity to do something here, to get a drive going. They're still going down the field. Ball still in play. And that's going to be knocked out of bounds there by number 10 for the Miners, Grayson Edmiston. Number 9 for the Hillbillies, Colton Justice looking to throw it in here. He's going to throw it into number 4. It's going to miss him, though, and it's going to be Mingo Central possession. Rafael Lopez with the ball here. Looks like the ref blew the whistle, though. I have to wait to see. I believe it's still going to be a Mingo Central throw in here. We've got 34 minutes, 25 seconds left here in this first half of play. Mingo Central with a 3-0 lead, looking to try to expand that lead even further, Caden. What do you think the Hillbillies are going to have to try to do to find this groove in order to stop this Mingo Central team?
Well, it's a very cold day up here on the mountain. They're definitely going to have to get fired up.
Absolutely. This has been one of the coldest nights that I can remember up here on the mountain. It is freezing cold. And that's definitely, like you said, that's got to be affecting the play style here for both the Miners and the Hillbillies. We've seen, though, not slowing down the Mingo Central Miners a whole lot yet. But how can they keep this pressure going for the whole game?
Mingo Central is going to have another corner kick by Kenan Trent. Let's see if he can add another assist. He kicks it. And that's going to be another goal for Mingo Central. I think that one was Brody Dodson, number 17.
We have got absolutely everybody from this Mingo Central team getting in on the action tonight, getting them a goal, and that was Kendon Trent again with that corner kick. So far tonight, he is racking up those assists, and the entire Mingo Central team here is getting in on this goal scoring.
You know, come to think about it, I do think it's only been seniors to score for the Mingo Central Miners.
That is, now that you say that, I believe that you're right there. That is an impressive feat, especially up here on senior night. Again, guys, like I said earlier, make sure that you stick around during halftime here. We're going to be bringing you all of the senior night festivities up here as the players walk out. So make sure that you don't go anywhere during halftime as the Hillbillies now have the ball once again, looking to try to get a goal here. It's going to be number 12, Connor Fraley with it. He's going to kick it out. Hillbillies not able to retain possession yet, still fighting for it, as that's going to be Kendon Trent with it now. He's driving in for it. Can he get something going again? He's going for it, and that's going to be stopped by the Hillbillies goalkeeper there. Almost another goal there for the Miners. The Hillbillies doing a really good job there, the goalkeeper, of actually getting in there and stopping that goal from happening. Man, Hillbillies putting in a lot of hustle here, trying to stop that ball from going out of bounds. Not quite able to do it here, as there's going to be a Hillbilly and a Miner get tangled up a little bit there, trying to get that ball.
Mingo Central's going to try to thread the needle, as Brody Dawson's going to let that roll out of bounds and throw it into Kendon Trent. Kendon Trent just barely missed the ball. He gets it back past to him.
That was number 29 there for the Miners. Draven Donahoe tried to get that assist there, getting it out to Kendon Trent. Not able to do it, though. Just a little bit too far for Kendon to be able to reach out and stop the ball. And that is going to lead here to a goal kick for the Hillbillies. So we have seen here very early on a dominating performance by the Miners. The Hillbillies have got to try to find something. I've said it before, but they can't let Mingo Central continue to do that, or they're going to find themselves in a hole that they're not able to climb out of. And that has got to start relatively soon. They can't wait for the second half to do that. They've got to try to find it now. As Kendon Trent putting in a lot of effort there. Hillbillies are going to throw it in here. Number 12 trying to get it.
He's going to keep possession. And
that's going to be Mingo Central possession, I believe, if I'm reading the ref signals right. Incorrect. That is going to be a Hillbillies throw in once again here.
They're going to throw it back in.
That's going to be knocked out of bounds there by number 5 for the Miners. That is going to be Caden Blankenship knocking it out. As again, the Hillbillies looking for their free kick here. They're going to boot it out. That's going to be stopped by Brody Dotson, but the Hillbillies still trying to contest for it.
Mingo Central has possession. Bell Hall's going to boot it over the middle. Tyler Coleman has an open goal.
That is going to be ruled offsides there by the Miners. The ball, Tyler Coleman, Kendon Trent just a little too far out beyond the defenders for the ref slacking, so that one's going to be stopped, and this is going to be Hillbillies' ball going the other way now. Now the Hillbillies still looking for a goal here, trying to get their first points of the night.
And he's going to chase after this ball, and they're not going to make it to it in time.
I've got to say, this Hillbillies team has done a really good job, especially so far numbers 9 and 12, Colton Justice and Connor Fraley, putting in a lot of hustle. You were seeing them all over this field trying to get in on this action. As now the Hillbillies looking for a drive. That's going to be stopped by number 18, Caleb Simpkins. Now Tyler Coleman with it. He's going to pass it out to Bella Hall. She's looking. She's got some open real estate, trying to get it. And that was almost a goal, just wide right. And that is going to be a goal kick for the Hillbillies. Almost another goal for the Miners.
That's going to be a corner kick for the Mingo Central Miners.
That went out on the Hillbillies, apparently.
Yeah, well. They're 2 for 2 on corner kicks. Can they make it 3 for 3?
Goalkeeper doing a really... Actually, they're going to rule that he stepped out of bounds. That is going to lead to another corner kick there for the Miners. Waiting to see, can Kendon Trent get this assist off this corner kick?
And it looks like it's going to just come up short. Tyler Coleman's going to pass it back out to Kendon. And Man is going to have possession. A lot of green in front of him as he gets.
Man had some real estate there, not able to capitalize on it, though, because of number 5 for the Miners, Caden Blankenship, getting in there, getting physical, getting that ball back for the Miners as he's getting ready to throw it in here. That's going to be off to Bella Hall. Hall tries to clear it to the other side of the field, not quite able to do it, though. She's going to throw it back into Brody Dotson. He's going to pass it back to Bella Hall.
She's going to pass it over to
Bella Hall with the shot there, and that's going to be wide left, no good. That's going to be a goal kick for the Hillbillies once again there. So far, even though the scoreboard right now shows a 4-0 lead for the Miners, both teams have been putting in a ton of effort. This has been, Mingo Central has just really managed to capitalize very early on and very quickly getting those 4 goals. But so far, it's been a really good matchup. There's been a lot of effort put forth by both teams tonight so far.
Caleb Simpkins for the Mingo Central Miners going to clear this ball.
Hillbillies not quite able to get it going back downfield, but the ref is going to blow the whistle, and it is going to remain Hillbillies' ball there. Tried a couple times to clear it, to kick it down the field, each time either bouncing off the foot of a Hillbillies player or the chest of a Miners player.
Yeah, the temperatures on this mountain right now is out of this world.
We're sitting right now at a cool and breezy 53 degrees, and it's scheduled to just keep getting colder.
And I'm so glad that I decided to wear a T-shirt today. It makes me happy inside.
We also want to give a huge shout out right now to the girl running our camera. That is Faith Edwards. She is out there braving this cold right now to get you all this camera quality. We've also got Kaylee Johnson here running the scoreboard for us tonight. We've got ourselves a nice little crew up here for this soccer game, as the stands are actually pretty full. There's quite a few people here at this soccer game at James H. Buck Harlow Stadium. As now the Miners still looking to make something happen here. A lot of faking, a lot of juking and jiving. Hillbillies have it with some real estate now. Can they get this drive going down the field? He's going to kick it off, and that is going to be cleared back to number 5, Caden Blankenship. He's going to clear it out to Bella Hall, but not quite. The Hillbillies are going to get back in there. Number 4, Briar Harvey for the Hillbillies, trying to get this where he wants it so that he can get it off to another Hillbillies player. As Brody Dotson's going to boot it back down the field. Bella Hall's got it. She's got some real estate. Can she make something happen, Caden?
Looks like it's just going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be a throw-in for the Man Hillbillies. Can Man do anything with this ball with 25 minutes remaining? First 15 minutes has been a little bit cold.
Like we've said, not to sound like a broken record here, but they have got to try to find something quick here in order to try to start eating away at this Mingo Central lead if they want to try to stay in this, because especially in a soccer game, going down 4-0 at halftime is going to be pretty rough mentally in the locker room trying to recover from that. Now Mingo Central still trying to look in a good shape to score. Hillbillies driving it back the other way now. They've got a little bit of field to work with. Can they get something going?
Jacob still just going to fight for the ball.
Number 9, Colton Justice with it now. He's going to boot it down. Attempts the shot, but the Mingo Central goalkeeper is going to manage to come away with that and clear it back down the field.
He's going to boot this one away. Mingo Central has the ball right at the goal, and it's going to be another goal for Mingo Central. Kendon Trent just adding on to his school record for all-time goals.
What an amazing job there. The clear by the goalkeeper went all the way down to about the 20-25 yard line on the other side of the field. And then Kendon just managing to get that right into the goal to give Mingo Central that 5-0 lead. Again, we've said it time and time again here, the Hillbillies have got to try to find a rhythm if they want to stay in this game against Mingo Central.
Colton Smith is such an underrated goalie in this state. There's not every day you can find a high schooler who can kick up to 70 yards.
Absolutely. That was one of the more impressive kicks that I believe that I have seen in football or soccer, regardless of the high school level. That ball went a long ways down that field and set Kendon up really nicely for that goal. As now the Hillbillies trying to contest it, trying to get a goal of their own. Number 9, Colton Justice, still trying to look for it. He is being swallowed up by a lot of Miners defenders, though, but he does get it down. And the goalkeeper not quite able to clear it out, but he does manage to get it out of bounds. Throw in here for the Hillbillies on the right side of the field for them. They do need to try to capitalize on this to eat into this Mingo Central lead.
Man's going to throw this ball in. They're looking to score right here. It's going to be cleared by Jacob Stiltner. Number 10 for the Man Hillbillies is...
It's going to be Graydon Clay there. Hillbillies still trying to find something. Tiptoeing down there all over, trying to fight for it. As now the Miners are driving it down the other side of the field here. Hillbillies going to stop it from going out. Bella Hall going to cross it over. Hillbillies with possession once again. Bella Hall with it now, gets it down. It's going to be Tyler Coleman with it. He gets it into the goal. That is going to be yet another goal for the Mingo Central Miners.
That'll make 2 goals for Tyler Coleman this night.
This, Caden, has the potential, if Mingo Central keeps their head on straight, they don't kind of slack off, they don't give the Hillbillies any room to breathe, this has the potential to turn into a pretty big blowout here.
This game can get really ugly really fast for the Man Hillbillies, but these Man Hillbillies are showing some fight in them.
Definitely. They have not given up. They are still all over the field trying as hard as they can. Also, like we talked about, when we brought you all the Mingo Central versus Logan game, Mingo Central took off with an early lead in that one as well, and then Logan started to come back there. They scored several goals in a row, managing to get right back up to make Mingo Central uncomfortable. As Man is looking for it. They're going to
shoot. And Colton Smith is going to pick this ball right up off the ground.
Nice shot attempt there by number 12, Connor Fraley for the Hillbillies. Hillbillies going to clear it out there. It's going to be number 4, Briar Harvey with it now. And Mingo Central is going to recover the ball here, but not quite. Briar Harvey back in there trying to make something happen. He's going to get it out to number 2, Blake Stacy. Stacy gets it back over to Harvey. Looking for something to happen. Nice job there by the Miners, though. The ball's going the other way now.
Caleb Simmons is going to have this ball. He's going to keep it from going out of bounds, and that's going to be Man Hillbillies' ball. As they boot it downfield, that's going to be number 2. Blake Stacy with the ball.
Mingo Central once again with possession here. Under a lot of contest, though. There are a couple of Hillbillies defenders down there that are really trying to get in there. Blake Stacy doing an amazing job on defense right now. Not giving the Miners an inch to breathe. As he is going, that's going to go over to number 9, Colton Justice now. And back to Brody Dotson for the Miners. He's going to get it out to Lopez. Lopez back out to Dotson. Dotson's going to head it off over to Simpkins. Simpkins tries to get it over to James Klein. Dotson back with it again. There's a lot of Miners players going. And that's going to go out. We're going to have to see. I believe that might be a corner kick. We'll have to wait to see. That is going to be a corner kick. We're going to see Kendon Trent going back over to the corner. Can the Miners score off of another corner kick?
Kendon Trent's going to set to boot this thing. And now he's just going to throw it in. The Man Hillbillies is going to headbutt this ball. As Caleb Simpkins has it. He's looking for a pass, possibly, maybe even to score. And Brody Dawson is going to shoot it just right over the goal. That's going to be...
Yeah, that's going to be a goal kick here for the Hillbillies. 20 minutes left here in this first half of action. Mingo Central with a dominating performance so far, up 6-0. Again, I can't quite see the number on Man's goalkeeper, but I believe that it's number 8, Landon Hill. That's going to go down to Justice now for the Hillbillies. There's a little bit of breathing room here for them. They could have something going. He's going to try to get that off to number 12. Not able to do it, though. The Miners goalkeeper coming out there trying to get in on that action as well. It's going to be Hillbillies throw-in. They're going to toss it in here. The Miners are going to get possession, but the Hillbillies are going to take it right back here in dangerous territory. As now the whistle's going to blow, and I believe that's going to lead to a free kick here for the Hillbillies in really dangerous territory here for the Miners. He's going to get the kickoff, and that's going to be stopped by the Miners goalkeeper there, looking to clear this back out to the other side of the field.
Captain just going to barely miss this ball, as Kenan Trent has possession, and that's going to be, I believe, a Man Hillbilly throw-in.
I believe Kendon wanted that to remain Miners' possession, though, but the ref was adamant that that was going to be Hillbilly's ball. We saw some action between those two players. Brody Dotson with it, over to Caleb Simpkins, but that's going to be interrupted by number 10, Graydon Clay for the Hillbillies. Now the ref's going to blow the play dead. That's going to be a free kick by the Miners. They're going to try to take advantage of the shift in play here. And that's going to be a nice job there by the Hillbillies, just getting that one out of bounds, giving their players time to get back down the field. That way the Miners are not able to capitalize on a shift, on a transition in the players there. Looks like Kendon Trent set to throw it in here for the Miners. He's looking for the goal here, going to toss it in. That's going to be the Hillbillies coming away. There's a lot of blue around them, though, to be able to try to get this going back down to the goal. It's now number 30 for the Miners. Matthew Endicott taking it down. Under a lot of defense, though, from the Hillbillies. Bella Hall trying to get back in on that, as well as number 2, Sheridan Hatfield.
Ref is going to blow the whistle here.
Yeah, we're going to have a substitution. Number 25, Rebecca Hicks coming in, and number 12 for the Miners coming back out. Going to be David Coleman coming out. As that play is going to go out of bounds, and that is going to be Hillbillies ball once again. Hillbillies throw in. Tries to get it out to Justice there, manages to do it. Tyler Coleman playing some heavy defense here. Bella Hall also getting in on it. There's a Hillbillies player now running with it. Got some room to breathe. Looking to get through the Miners defenders here. Still doing a good job. That's number 4, Briar Harvey, taking it down the field here for the Hillbillies. Gets it over to the sideline. It's going to be a Hillbillies throw in now. Looking for someone to get it to. Tries to get it to number 2. Number 2, Blake Stacy, and that's going to be stopped by the Miners goalkeeper.
Mingo Central has the ball. Looks like they're getting ready to score. As the Man Hillbillies goalkeeper is just going to retain the ball and drop kick it down the field. Number 9 has the ball. Tyler Coleman's going to sneak past him. Mingo Central's looking to score here. Kenan Trent has the ball, and he's going to shoot. And he's going to go just to the left side of the goal. That's going to be a goal kick for the Man Hillbillies. I believe, okay. Bell Hall is going to take this ball, and she's going to pass it over the middle. I think that's going to be too hard of a pass, and that's going to be another goal kick for the Man Hillbillies. I believe that's number 5, Daniel McDaniels.
All right, here, Tyler Coleman taking it down for the Miners here. It's going to be stopped by the Hillbillies defender. Number 9, Justice with it again for Man. Tyler Coleman playing big defense there, going to knock it out of bounds. Hillbillies throw in. They're sending it into number 12, Connor Fraley taking it down. He's still got possession. And that's going to go out behind the goal, I believe. I have to wait for the official call. I believe that's a goal kick for the Miners here.
Just 14 minutes in this first half. Remember, during halftime, we will be.
Yeah, guys, during halftime, we're going to be bringing you all of the senior night festivities as the players walk out onto the field, as the biographies are read. We're going to be bringing you all of that, so make sure that you stick with us during halftime. That way you can catch all of that action with us here on Mingo Central Live.
Coach Smith is going to kick this ball down the field. As number 22 for the Man Hillbillies is going to have it. He's getting an entanglement with Tyler Coleman as they both fall face first to the ground.
As number 22, Hunter Evans for the Hillbillies there. Evans and Coleman both putting in a lot of effort there. Neither one of them wanting to give up an inch of ground, Caden. Hillbillies going to kick it off there. Number 9, Justice with it with room to look, and it's going to be Colton Smith, the Miners goalkeeper, picking it up, saving the Miners from a potential score there by the Hillbillies. As he clears it down to the field to Coleman. Coleman tries to head it off. It's going to be the Hillbillies going the other way with it now, though. Harvey's got it. And Stiltner's going to knock it out of bounds there for the Miners.
Give me another throw in for the Man Hillbillies. As the ball is going to get cleared by Mingo Central's defenders. Man Hillbillies are just going to barely miss this ball. As number 30 for Mingo Central, Matthew Endicott is going to fight for this ball as it rolls out of bounds.
That's going to remain Mingo Central possession. It's going to be a throw-in this time instead of a corner kick. After wait, it looks like Tyler Coleman's going to be the one throwing it in here for the Miners. There's a lot of blue down here around this Hillbillies goal. As now that's going to be the Hillbillies taking possession of it here. Kendon Trent not able to come away with that one. As now that ball is kicked all the way down the field, and that's going to be Colton Smith for the Miners here, picking that up and stopping any type of play from happening as he clears it back down the field. It's going to be number 11 for the Hillbillies, Lexus Dowden with the clear there. The Hillbillies are now driving it. They have 2 attackers. They've got some room to work with here. Harvey kicks it in, and that is going to be a goal for the Hillbillies. That was an amazing job there by Colton Smith trying to get in there to stop that play. Not quite able to do it, though, as he slides down to the ground, not able to hold on to that ball. And so that gives number 4 for the Hillbillies, Briar Harvey, the opportunity of getting that goal in. Make it 6-1. Mingo Central with a 5-point advantage. 11 and a half minutes left here in this first half. Now, we have seen some wild things here. It is entirely possible for this Man Hillbillies team, that could have been the spark that they needed in order to try to get their offense moving here, Caden.
Let's see if the Man Hillbillies can do it again. As Tyler Coleman's going to take this ball over the middle. It's going to be a pass, and Kendon Trent looks to see. He has the ball. He's going to get ready to shoot. And that's going to be another goal for Mingo Central. Matthew Endicott, number 30, bringing this score back up to 7-1.
What a nice drive there by the Miners. Once again, another assist there for Kendon Trent. Again, he is the all-time scoring leader for Mingo Central, but tonight he is sharing the love, making sure that all of his Miners teammates are getting in on this action and getting them a goal. As now the Hillbillies now get it off. Harvey starts the play here.
He's going to kick the ball down, straight down the middle. Looks like this is going to be an easy pickup for the goalkeeper. He's going to boot this one downfield. Number 10 for the Man Hillbillies, Graydon Clay.
That's going to be knocked out of bounds there. Nice job of the Miners defense, stopping that drive, taking all the wind out of the Hillbilly sails. But Justice still looking to try to get something done as he tosses it up over one Miners defender, over to number 12, Fraley. But that's going to be knocked out of bounds once again here for another Hillbillies throw-in. Hillbillies looking to try to add on another score here. As that one's going to be knocked behind the goal by the Miners. That is going to give the Hillbillies a corner kick. This is a prime opportunity for Man to try to get another point on the board.
Mingo Central's been quite successful here recently with the corner kick. Let's see if the Man Hillbillies can do anything this time. He's going to kick the ball. And it seems like it's just going to go straight back out of bounds. Never mind. Tyler Coleman is going to race after this ball, as he seems to be swamped by a couple of the Man Hillbillies defenders. And that's going to go out of bounds for another throw-in for the Man Hillbillies, as Tyler's just going to boot it right back out for another throw-in.
Does a nice job there, killing some time as he is going to head that one, almost knocks that one out of bounds. As now it is just dinking and tanking off of every player out there, I believe. This one's going to be a Mingo Central throw-in here. 9 minutes left in this first half of action. Looks like Stiltner getting ready to throw it in here. As that is going to be number 12 for the Hillbillies. Connor Fraley really getting in there on some defense, getting pretty aggressive with it. I believe that the ref is going to award a free kick for that. Stiltner looking to take this free kick here. And he's going to get it off. Goes over Bella Hall, over to number 2, Blake Stacy for the Hillbillies. Over to number 4, Harvey. Harvey's going to get it out. That's going to be Colton Smith for the Miners, just picking it up and taking this one out before he clears it off.
Colton Smith is going to boot this downfield as the Man Hillbillies is going to head it off. He just keeps on going back and forth, as that's going to be a Mingo Central throw-in, I do believe.
And that is the beauty of soccer, is that the possession is changing just about every other second. You never really know who is going to manage to come away with it until those lines open up, and then you really start to see the potential that these teams have.
It's going to be thrown into Bella Hall, and she's going to throw it. She's going to kick it right down. She's going to pass it.
Number 9, Justice, now taking it the other way for the Hillbillies. Still going, juking and jiving all over the defenders. Good defense by the Miners, though, as they're going to knock that out of bounds. That is going to be a throw-in here for the Hillbillies. They're going to get it out, wasting no time. It's going to be number 12. Tries to kick it, misses it, though, as Dotson's taking it the other way now for the Miners.
He's going to pass it up to Caleb Simpkins, as the Man Hillbillies are just going to retain possession.
Now they're getting it out to Harvey, but he's going to get it right back to Bella Hall here. Kendon Trent Simpkins playing defense now. Simpkins has it. The lines are opening up now. Can they make something happen on this Miners side? As he's going to kick it off to Bella Hall here. Hall's going to pass it. Kendon Trent comes away with it under a lot of defense. He's got an opening. He is still going with it. He's going to kick it, and it's going to be just wide left. No goal there for the Miners. That, I believe, is going to lead to a goal kick for the Hillbillies. Once again, guys, as we are now down to 6 minutes left in this first half, make sure during halftime that you don't go anywhere. We're going to be bringing you all of the senior night festivities to honor our Mingo Central seniors that play on our soccer team. So make sure that you don't go anywhere. We are going to be bringing all of that to you just like we did during homecoming. Actually, I was mistaken. This is a corner kick by Kendon Trent. And the Hillbillies looking to try to stop them from getting another, and they're going to be successful. Not quite, though. Looks like the ref is going to rule, I believe, that they went back behind the goals again. So that is going to bring out another goal kick here for the Miners. As that's bouncing off several heads there, and that is going to once again go back behind the goal. But I believe this time that one might be going toward the Hillbillies. Actually, I believe I'm mistaken. I think this is another corner kick.
Another corner kick.
Just on the other side of the field now.
Boy, Kenan Trent's legs must be burning.
He is getting his corner kick practice in tonight as he boots it off. Hillbillies goalkeeper getting in there, picking that one up, stopping that play in its tracks here. As he's going to clear it off down the field now. Looks like Harvey's going to try to come away with it, but not quite. Hillbillies will keep possession for a second, though. As now Harvey's going with it. Trying to make something happen over to Stacy. Back to Harvey. From there, number 9, Justice trying to get in on it. Under a lot of defense there. He is going to kick that out of bounds, and that is going to be a Mingo Central throw-in. That was number 6, James Klein there on the defense, doing a heck of a job getting in there. Keep it. Number 5, Rafael Lopez, my bad. Doing a heck of a job there, getting in there, stopping that Hillbillies drive there because it looked like they were starting to gain some momentum there. Ref once again going to blow the play dead here. That is going to lead to another Hillbillies throw-in. Going to toss it in to number 12. And that's going to be Dotson getting that one back over to the sideline, knocking it out for another Hillbillies throw-in. Bella Hall now taking it the other way for the Miners. Now number 2, Sheridan Hatfield getting in on that as well. Hillbillies taking it the other way. Under a lot of defense, number 12 there. Connor Fraley trying to get it. Bella Hall now taking it the other way for the Miners.
Rafael Lopez has this ball, and he has some green field in front of him. Looks like he's going to get ready to shoot this ball as he's going to attempt to pass over the middle. Trying to find a seam to get open. Kenan Trent is going to...
Not quite sure if he just wanted to kick it or if he tried to shoot and then it bounced off a Hillbillies defender there. That's going to roll out to the left. And that's going to lead to a goal kick here. I believe that the Miners somebody was trying to set up for a corner kick there, and the ref was correct in that. We do also want to make another correction. That was number 6, James Klein, with the defense there, doing a really good job there. But again, Rafael Lopez doing a really good job. He got down that field pretty quick with that ball in order to give the Miners that opening to try to get another point on the board. Now the Hillbillies clearing it down the field. Bella Hall's going to stop it, though. She kicks it up into the air. Kendon Trent looking to come away with it. It's going to be Harvey for the Hillbillies with it now. As now the Hillbillies taking it down. Tyler Coleman playing big defense there. Fraley now kicking it out, and that is once again going to be booted out of bounds there. Hillbillies throw in. Wasting no time. They're going to get it right back into Justice. Justice goes up, falls back down. Not quite sure what the call was there, but the rest did blow it dead, and that is going to be a Mingo Central free kick. As now they're not wasting any time. They're getting down the field. Simpkins trying to hustle to get it, to keep it from going out of bounds. It is going to remain Mingo Central possession. Simpkins with a headbutt to it. Bella Hall trying to fight aggressively here. Sheridan Hatfield also looking. Going to bounce off Tyler Coleman. As now Harvey's trying to get in there for the Hillbillies. Not able to do it, though. Coleman taking it in. Over to Lopez. He is going to shoot it, and it's going to be wide right. And that is going to be a goal kick here for the Hillbillies as we are now down to 1 minute left in this first half. Hillbillies goalkeeper. Going to clear it off down the field. Kendon Trent almost coming away with it there as Harvey for the Hillbillies taking it. Sheridan Hatfield for the Miners, also trying to get in on that. Number 12 now for the Hillbillies, taking it down, Fraley. Just a snap over as they are just kicking it off of each other one right after the other.
Mingo Central's trying to run out this clock. They're freezing. They want to go back inside.
As now the Hillbillies looking to get something done in 30 seconds. Can they do it? They're going to shoot it down. Colt Smith going to easily pick that one up to stop that score from happening.
He's going to roll this one back down to Tyler Coleman.
Coleman with some fancy moves there, getting around one defender. Not able to get around the second one as Dotson's going to kick it up into the air. Ref is going to blow that one dead. That's going to be a kick here for the Hillbillies as we are now down to just a couple seconds left here in this first half. That kick is off, and that's going to be over the goal line. That is going to be the end of the first half of action up here on Miner Mountain, as we have seen a dominating performance by the Miners, up 6 points, 7-1. Once again, guys, just another reminder, make sure you don't go anywhere during halftime. We are going to be bringing you all of the senior night festivities out here. So make sure that you stick with us. Make sure that you watch that as we honor our seniors who play for this soccer team. Guys, we're going to take a quick little break, and we will be back at the start of the second half.
So we'd like to welcome everyone out to our senior night here for soccer. Up first, we have Tyler Coleman. His position is striker. He's being escorted by Crystal Martin, his mom, and Richard Coleman, dad. He has played soccer for 2 years. His other sports hobbies and academics include baseball, Beta, and the Honor Society. His future plans is to attend Marshall and study physical therapy. His favorite memory is beating Bluefield at home and that storm last year. His advice to future players is have fun and listen to these coaches because you can learn a lot. And don't be tardy. Tyler Coleman. Up next, we have Jacob Stiltner, position defender. He's being escorted by his father, James Stiltner, mother, Becky Stiltner, nieces, Macy and Brinley. He's played soccer for 1 year. His other sports hobbies and academics include wrestling and Beta. His future plans is to become a welder or an engineer. His favorite memory is the bus rides home from the game. Advice for future players: give it your all, show up ready for practice at games, and don't think about it too much. Just do it. Jacob Stiltner. Up next, we have Caleb Simpkins. His position is defense, midfield, and goalkeeper. He's being escorted by Corey Fields and Tamara Simpkins. He's played soccer for 3 years. His other sports hobbies and academics include Beta, Honor Society, and National Technical Honor Society. His future plans is going to college to become a CRNA. His favorite memory is beating Riverside at Riverside when I first ever played. We beat them 4-1 after being down 1-0 before I had to come in. Advice to future players is always remember to play as a team. Caleb Simpkins. Next we have Brody Dotson. Position midfield, escorted by Ben and Becky Lips. He has played soccer for 2 years. His other sports hobbies and academics include Beta, basketball, Honor Society, and National Technical Honor Society. His future plans is to go to college. His favorite memory is beating Bluefield in the last home game last year. His advice to future players is practice all the time. Brody Dodson. Next we have Bella Hall. Position is forward, escorted by grandparents Jesse and Darlene Hall. She has played soccer all 4 years. Her other sports hobbies and academics include basketball. Her future plans is not decided yet. Her favorite memory is sophomore year, scoring 6 goals in 1 game. Advice to future players, always give it all you got and believe in yourself. Bella Hall. Next is Rafael Lopez. His position is defense. He's escorted by Sonia Perez, his mother, and Eduardo Lopez, father. He has played soccer all 4 years. Other sports hobbies and academics include spending time with family and friends, watching movies and fishing, honor society, beta, carpentry CTE program. Future plans is attending the plumbing and pipe fitters union and becoming a plumber. His favorite memory is scoring his first goal at Tech Valley and tying the game. Advice to future players. There will be highs and lows in anything you do, but always keep your head up. With hard work and dedication, anything is possible. Rafael Lopez. Up next, we have record-breaking Camden Trent. His position is striker and is escorted by Kenneth and Andrea Trent. He's played soccer all 4 years. Other academics, hobbies, and sports include basketball, church, watching football, and golf. Future plans is to be a lineman or work in the electrical field. Favorite memory is going to Morgantown with the team my freshman year and breaking the all-time goal record. Advice to future players, have fun and give glory and thanks to God in everything you do. Camden Trent. And last but certainly not least is Colton Smith. His position is goalie, escorted by Terry Smith, his mother. He has played soccer 1 year. His other sports and hobbies and academics include basketball and baseball. Future plans is to be a lineman or work on the railroad. His favorite memory is playing sports with my friends. Advice to future players, listen to your coach and teammates. Enjoy the time you have with your friends. Colton Smith. Again, this is your seniors for soccer at Mingo Central High School 2024.
All right, guys, we are back here for the second half of action up here on Miner Mountain. The Mingo Central Miners with a 7-1 lead right now, looking to try to expand that lead even further up here in this freezing cold weather.
Mingo Central has it on the Man Hillbillies side as they're going to, looks to be a botched pass back. Hey, the Man Hillbillies are just going to boot this downfield.
Now Lopez for the Miners trying to get that under some big defense here from Harvey. Harvey's going to shoot it, and that's going to be caught right in the chest by Colton Smith there. Nice job by Smith defending that goal and preventing the Hillbillies from being able to score.
That kick is going to go over the head of a few of the Man Hillbillies defenders as Bella Hall is trying to fight her way through these Hillbillies as it's just going to go back and forth between Mingo Central. And that looks to be another throw in for the Miners as Sheridan Hatfield gets ready to throw this ball in. She throws it straight to Bella Hall. Bella Hall gets it around the defender, but it looks like number 10, Graydon Clay, is going to take the ball. As that goes out of the back of the end zone, looks to be a corner kick, possibly.
I believe they might be setting that up as a goal kick for the Hillbillies.
Yeah, that's going to be a goal kick.
Did look like it went out on the Hillbillies there, but
Maybe
because
my eyes are going frozen.
the ref is definitely closer than we are, though, and it is mighty cold, so his eyes might not be as frosted over as mine and yours.
Bro Dawson's going to pass this over to Sheridan. She looks to thread the needle to Tyler Coleman, but the Man Hillbillies is going to stop that real quick. The ball's going to go back and forth to each team as Bell Hall's chasing after this ball. Number 12 for the Man Hillbillies, Carter Fraley. Bell Hall's going to pass this over the middle to Tyler Coleman. Kenan Trent has the ball. He's going to show it. He scores! Make that 2 goals for Kenan Trent tonight.
He has got 2 goals and a metric ton of assists.
As he is also backflipping on the field.
Excellent job there by our camerawoman, Faith Edwards, making sure that we got every one of those flips there for you. 37 minutes left here in this game. Kendon Trent's doing backflips. Miners have a 7-point lead, 8-1. You got to think if you're Mingo Central, things are definitely going in your direction. They're going how you want it to. But like we said the first half, that is no excuse to sit back and take it easy. Anything is possible at all. And if the Miners start slacking off, then the Hillbillies can definitely start to drive a comeback here. As now Bella Hall's fighting for it. And the Hillbillies are going to kick it off. There's a lot of people around this one. Harvey's going to get it over to Fraley. That's going to be Simpkins there trying to clear it off. Number 2, Stacy now trying to play defense against Simpkins. Driving it down, Stacy's going to get it, kicks it off to number 8, I believe that was. And he's just going to clear it down the field. And the Miners are going to let it go out behind the goal. That's going to bring up a goal kick here for Mingo Central.
Colton Smith getting ready to boot this thing down the field. Maybe not.
Definitely taking their time. They don't want to rush into things. They got a 7-point lead. You want to kind of try to take your time while you're still attacking.
Kenan Trent is going to thread the needle with that one. Tyler Coleman with open field looking to shoot as he's fighting with 15 different defenders. And he's going to kick that one out of the back behind the goal. And that's going to be another goal kick for the Man Hillbillies.
Yep, just wide left. As far away as he was, still almost managing to get that right into the corner of it. Not quite, though, just out to the left. And now I believe the ref is going to say that that's a corner kick. I believe he's going to say that the goalkeeper touched it before it went out, or that somebody touched it. And that's going to send Kendon Trent back over to the corner of the field here to attempt yet another corner kick on the night, Caden.
Can Kendon Trent get assist number 45 on the night? As he's going to kick it, and that's going to – I thought that was –
And from our point up here, that looked like it just curved right back into the goal. But instead, that's going to roll right over the top of it, and that is going to bring up a goal kick here for the Hillbillies. Kendon Trent almost managing to pull off perfection there and getting that right into the top of that goal.
I was about to say, I know Kendon Trent's amazing, but I mean, I didn't know he was.
Now Tyler Coleman's got it. Number 12, Fraley, they're going to kick it off for the Hillbillies. The ref's going to be stopping the play here. I believe it's going to be a free kick for the Hillbillies. We'll have to wait. Number 9, Justice, going to boot it down deep. It's going to get by Simpkins, number 2, Stacy, but Colton Smith is going to grab it for the Miners, preventing any type of play there by the Hillbillies. And he is going to clear that one all the way down to the other side of the field. As now there is a slew of blue and white all over that ball right now. Bella Hall trying to get things organized. And that's going to be knocked out to the sideline there. Bella Hall wasting no time getting it back into Kendon Trent. Trent trying to make something happen here. It's going to be Stiltner back over to Trent, back to Sheridan Hatfield, over to Bella Hall. Bella Hall trying to get it to Trent just behind him, though. It's going to be back over to Stiltner now. After some heavy defense, that one's going to roll out of bounds. That's going to lead to a throw-in here for the Mingo Central Miners. Just as another reminder here, on the season, Mingo Central has a 3-8-3 record, and Man has a 1-7-1 record. Hillbillies getting ready to throw this one in here. And they are trying to get something going here as they're getting back toward their own goal now. Kendon Trent playing some heavy defense. That one is going to go out of bounds back behind the goal, giving another corner kick here to Kendon Trent. That kick is off. It's going to be back behind some of the Miners players. Bella Hall comes away with it here. As number 10 is going to boot it down, clear it out here for the Hillbillies. It's going to be Rafael Lopez under pressure here from Stacy. And he's going to kick that one out of bounds, just trying to give the Miners defenders some time to get back to their own side of the field here. Smart play there by Lopez.
Colton Smith is just going to pick this ball right back up as he's going to roll it out to him.
Going to boot that over the defenders of the Hillbillies there. Kendon Trent running hard for it, trying to get it crossed over here.
Kendon Trent looking for a pass as he passes it to Bella Hall over the middle. Bella's fighting for this ball. Passes it to Jacob Stiltner. Jacob Stiltner is looking for a shot possibly as he has one set up and just wide right. It's going to be another goal kick for the Man Hillbillies.
Gotta say, even with a 7-point lead, I'm applauding this Mingo Central team right now because they are still trying to get these into the goal. As Tyler Coleman's going to boot it from the midfield almost, and the goalkeeper for the Hillbillies manages to stop that one, trying to get this one cleared back the other way. Going to toss it off here under pressure from Kendon Trent. Trent's going to come away with that one now, taking it back toward the Hillbillies goal here. He's going to get it off here, and that's going to go right under the shoe of Stiltner. That one's going to go out of bounds. And I believe that's going to lead to a Hillbillies throw-in. Going to be number 10, Clay, throwing it in here for the Hillbillies. Sheridan Hatfield getting in on that, making it go back out of bounds. Stacy throwing it in now. Back over to Clay, over to Justice. Justice now driving it down the field. Big defense there by the Miners. Back now to Stacy. He's going to kick it out. He's going to kind of roll backwards. Justice managing to keep that one from going out of bounds right now under big pressure as that one's going to be knocked out of bounds. It will remain man ball, though.
Man's going to have another throw in here. See if they can do anything with this ball at this field position. As Mingo Central seems to just retake possession. Ball seems to be going back and forth right here. Man Hillbillies looking to set up a shot. As Mingo Central's going to clear the ball here. Kendon Trent with the ball. He passes it over the middle. That was not Kendon Trent.
Going to be a headbutt there by the Hillbillies with number 6, Bobby Maynard there. And now they're going to keep that one from going out of bounds, but right to Bella Hall and Jacob Stiltner. Hall gets it again, she keeps trying to get it passed off to Stiltner. He's going to get it under heavy pressure here, as that's going to get into Trent. And the Hillbillies still keeping it in bounds here. Trent still keeps it going, and that one's going to go just wide right. That, I believe, is going to be a corner kick, possibly.
I think that's going to be another goal. I don't know.
I'm going to wait to see here. The refs, that is going to be a corner kick. Kendon Trent once again going right back over to the corner. Nobody can say that Kendon Trent has not gotten his corner kick practice in today.
Not as hard as he was earlier, but see if he can change this up right here. He's going to kick it, and it's going to cut through every person there.
Mingo Central with a weak backfield right now as all the Miners were down there trying to get in on that corner kick. They got Mingo Central throw in now.
And Hillbillies have the ball. Tyler Coleman is going to boot it down the field, and it's just right now just playing back and forth with each other.
Mingo Central going to kick that one out of bounds. It's going to remain man ball right now. Wasting no time throwing it back in here. Looks like the ref somewhere has blown the play dead. Going to be Mingo Central throw in now.
Tyler Coleman's going to throw this ball in to Bella Hall. As Man is just going to kick this straight back out. Be another Mingo Central throw in.
Man's going to have possession, but Mingo Central's going to kick it right back over. Going to have Sheridan Hatfield and Rafael Lopez going to be playing defense there. That's going to lead to a Hillbillies throw in. Number 2, Stacy throws it in here. It's going to be Fraley with it right now, trying to make something happen over to Justice. They are tiptoeing all over each other out there, as that's going to be Harvey with the possible shot there, but the Miners are going to send it out to the field there, as now the Miners are taking it the other way.
Tyler Coleman's going to pass it over the middle towards Kenny Trent at the bottom of the screen. Kenny Trent has the ball with clear field, as he's going to pass it over to Caleb Simpkins. Caleb looking for a shot, and that's going to be another goal for Caleb Simpkins, making that his second on the night, I do believe.
I believe the ref is going to call that. That one is going to stand. The ref had his hand up. I thought he might be getting ready to call that one offsides. Have to wait to see here.
I do believe that's just going to be a free kick for the Man Hillbillies. Caleb is going to be fighting through these Man Hillbilly defenders, and he's going to take this ball just straight to the goal. He does not care.
What a job there by Simpkins, just pushing through those Hillbillies defenders, keeping on his destination down toward that goal. As now the Miners are still looking to keep it going here. It's going to be Trent with it now, looking to make something happen. He's going to cross it over, and that's going to be almost snatched away. The goalkeeper there for the Hillbillies almost dropping that one right into the foot of a Miners player, but does manage to get it cleared away here. As now the Miners are playing some good defense down toward midfield.
I believe it's going to be Connor Fraley, number 12, throwing it in for the Man Hillbillies. 26 minutes left in this game. We've seen it happen all game. They can score quickly.
Yeah.
This is still anyone's game.
Yeah, absolutely. The Hillbillies at any point can come back into this. As right now Harvey's driving it down under big defense, and
Was that a goal?
Just wide right, almost manages to get it right into the corner of that net. Not quite, though, as that is going to lead to a goal kick for the Miners. We do have a substitution now. We have Colton Smith coming out here, going to get him a break, and number 1 is going to be the new goalkeeper for the Miners. We don't have him on our roster, so we do apologize for that. But number 1 is in now for the Miners at goalkeeper.
Mingo Central has this ball Looks like they're trying to score. Their student has the ball, is getting ready, looking to shoot. Kenan shoots, and he's going to score again! Make that 3 goals for Kenan. Kenan is having a spectacular night up here at James H. Buckhorn Stadium.
Absolutely. He is all over this field. If he's not scoring it, then he is putting it right to the foot of someone who is. He is doing an amazing job tonight, being all over the field, getting in on all these plays, being a nice team captain here along with Tyler Coleman.
This teamwork from this Mingo Central soccer team is immaculate.
Right under 25 minutes left here in this game. Mingo Central up 10-1. Now the Hillbillies looking to try to get something going here. They still do have time. It is definitely a big uphill battle for them to try to get back into this one. But they can at least, at bare minimum, try to get something going in order to prepare for the next time. As now we have a couple substitutions coming out onto the field. We'll call their name as they get in on this action because it's guaranteed. With as hard as both teams are playing right now, everyone is getting in on these plays. As now Justice taking it for the Hillbillies under heavy pressure here by Stiltner. Stiltner's going to get that one kicked off. It's going to remain in Hillbillies' possession. They're going to clear it out. Harvey taking it now over to Justice. Fraley kicks it back to Harvey. Harvey now gets by Mingo Central defender. But now it's going to be Mingo Central ball going the other way, but Harvey's going to take that right back. He's going to try to boot it down to Fraley, but that is going to be the Mingo Central goalkeeper coming in, making that stop, preventing the Hillbillies from getting in the goal. But once again, it's going to be coming right back. His job's not done yet as Harvey has got some green grass ahead of him here. And that's going to be Rafael Lopez kicking that one off to Kendon Trent, getting it away from that goal.
Unsure why, but they took away Kendon's goal just a second ago. But it looks like Mingo Central's trying to score again as Bella Hall has this ball at the top of your screen here. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds for a Man Hillbilly throw-in.
I believe, I can't confirm it, but I believe the goal that they took away might have been the one by Caleb Simpkins because they had the ball lined back up for the free kick near the goal, and if they had scored, then it would have started back near midfield. So I believe it was Caleb Simpkins that had his goal taken away. But again, there's no confirmation on that. That's just something. It could have been either one of them. We are set to see yet another corner kick here by the Miners, by Kendon Trent. As the kick is off, Bella Hall now with it on the other side of the field. And she's going to kick that one back behind the goal. That's going to lead to a goal kick here for the Hillbillies with 23 minutes left in this ball game. Hillbillies now kicking it off, trying to make something happen. Bella Hall playing some heavy defense here.
Bella's going to have the ball as she seems to pass it over the middle. And it looks like she's going to go out of bounds for another throw-in.
It's going to be a nice job there for the Hillbillies by number 15, Braxton Elliott, just kicking that one out of bounds, preventing the Miners at that point from scoring. There is some heavy defense being played out there by both teams. Again, I gave credit to Mingo Central a little bit ago. I want to give equal credit here to Man because they are 8 points down and they are still fighting just as hard as they were at the beginning of this game. Mental-wise, they are still trying as hard as they can to stay in as they're making a nice little drive here. Justice over to Harvey with some room before him. Big defense. He's going to kick it, and that is going to be a goal. That is going to narrow that lead just a little bit. Mingo Central now with a 7-point lead, 9-2, after that big goal by number 4, Briar Harvey for the Hillbillies. Again, this is what we talk about. This game is never officially over until that final whistle blows. Because if that happens just a few more times, then the Hillbillies are right back into this one. But like we said, definitely still an uphill battle for them. They have their work cut out. But it is by no means impossible.
Mingo Central is subbing Tyler Coleman in for goalie.
We're getting everyone in on this action. Mingo Central going to start off their drive here. Dotson with it. Over to Trent. Trent looking for something big. Going to kick it. It's going to be bounced right back to him as now he's driving. Tries to kick it again, and that's going to be bounced off of Fraley, and that's going to be a Mingo Central throw-in.
Jimmy Jr.'s going to throw this ball in. He throws it into Raphael. Raphael's going to get instant heat on him as he's just trying to cut through these defenders, and he's going to go straight out of bounds. Make that Man Hillbillies ball as they throw it in. Raphael's going to kick it right back out of bounds.
That was nice awareness there by Lopez, getting that right back out of bounds.
Man Hillbillies looking to set up the score as Raphael Lopez is going to kick it right out of bounds.
He is playing some amazing defense tonight here.
Deja vu is setting in as we speak. Man Hillbillies getting ready to score as Mingo Central stops it. Number 9 for the Man Hillbillies, Colton Justice has the ball. As Tyler Coleman, our new goalkeeper, is going to kick this ball away. It's a nice kick.
That is a nice clearing effort there by Coleman. As now number 10, Clay, taking it back down the field for the Hillbillies. Tries to kick it and misses. And we'll have to wait to see who comes away with this one. It's going to be headbutted by the Miners. Kicked back to the field. It looks like Harvey's going to get over to it. He's going to be throwing it in here for Man.
If that doesn't show anything, that kid, I'm pretty sure, has his hands in his pocket. That's how cold it is up here on this mountain tonight. That's going to go out of bounds, hitting the flag. I do believe that's just going to be a goal kick for the Mingo Central.
Got number 9, Justice, with the attempted goal there. Not quite able to come away with it. It's going to go wide right as Mingo Central is set to start their drive here.
That's going to be a throw-in for the Mingo Central Miners. They're going to throw it in. As Man Hillbillies are setting up to shoot, he shoots, and Tyler Coleman.
That is a nice stop there. That one came with some heat behind it.
It sure did. I bet that hurt, too.
As now the Hillbillies are kicking, trying to get it going back their direction, but the Miners are not going to be refused as James Klein's got it now, going down the field, trying to make something happen. And he's going to kick it. It's going to roll back behind the goal, making a goal kick for the Hillbillies. Nice effort there by James Klein for the Mingo Central Miners. Hillbillies now trying to get something going here. That's going to be number 2, Stacy, taking it down for the Hillbillies. Still going with it. He's got a little bit of room. Tried to shoot it. That's going to be stopped by Coleman once again. And he is going to clear that one down all the way to the 50-yard line where it's going to be headbutted there by the Hillbillies.
I bet that headbutt hurt, too. That's probably like headbutting a cinder block. They do not care.
Now Clay is taking it down. I believe the ref's going to blow that one dead. That's going to be a free kick for somebody.
I believe that's going to be for Man Hillbillies. As they set up to kick this ball off. Just under 18 minutes left in this game.
Justice now kicking it off for the Hillbillies. That one had some potential. Coleman managing to stop it once again as he's getting ready to clear it here for the Miners. That one once again going a mile and a half down the field there. As Clay is going to headbutt that again.
Coleman would make a great backup goalkeeper. That is for sure.
Clay has it again for the Hillbillies. Trying to get something more going. Over to Harvey now with some room in front of him. He kicks it, and that's going to be a goal for the Hillbillies. Make it 9-3 here on Miner Mountain.
I kind of feel awful because I feel like I kind of jinxed him there.
We have said it, I believe, just about every single time we have announced. We've got that announcer's curse that we will say something, and then, but now granted, that was no fault of Coleman's there. That was just a really impressive play by the Hillbillies, getting through that Miners defense, and Harvey managing to boot that one in for Man.
Yeah, I agree. And Tyler, whenever you watch this tomorrow, I do want to apologize in case, I did jinx you.
Now Justice taking it the other way for the Hillbillies. Over to Stacy. Back to Harvey. Harvey over to Fraley. Got some room, and Coleman is going to stop that one. Getting ready to clear it off for the Miners here to protect them from that potential score.
Mingo Central has the ball at midfield. Seems we're just going back and forth as James Klein is fighting. He saves it from going out of bounds as Man looks to retain possession.
Clay's got it once again, trying to get it down to Harvey. It's going to be bouncing off Harvey and Dotson fighting for this one. Now Clay has got it once again. He's going to get it over to Justice. Justice now trying kicking it with some heat, not quite able to get it. Coleman going to come away with that stop.
Mingo Central, Keenan Trent is fighting for this ball. Mingo Central's trying to get set up for another score possibly as they pass over to Baylor Hall, and I think that is going to be Man Hillbillies' ball. It will be. Be another free kick for the Man Hillbillies as they get set to boot this thing off. Number 4 is getting ready to score as he shoots, and that's going to be another goal for the Man Hillbillies. Number 4, Briar Harvey. 15 minutes running in this game. Man could possibly bring this game back. They just need 5 more goals.
Yeah, definitely. If you're Mingo Central, you don't like that the Hillbillies are managing to come back like this. Now Mingo Central over to Trent. Trent's going to get through one defender. Pass 2. Still going with it. He's going to shoot it, and that's going to be a goal for Kendon Trent once again.
He shot that from the 20-yard line. That makes 4 goals for Kendon tonight. Moving the score back up to a 6-point lead, making it 10-4. Mingo Central has played spectacular tonight.
Another thing that is so beautiful to watch right now about this Mingo Central team, as much as we might say a couple people's names, this has been a huge team effort. Everybody is getting in on these plays. Everybody is just all over the field doing everything that they can. It's not really just 1 or 2 people that's running everything. This is a huge team effort, and that shows a lot, especially about the coaching of Coach Brad Rawls, Garrett Moore, this coaching staff, managing to get these players on the same page so that they can operate with this level of efficiency. Now Justice under pressure there. Mingo Central going to be taking it the other way now. Bella Hall.
So I'll fight through a couple of defenders as Rafael Lopez passes it over to James Klein. James looking to thread the needle. Looks like it's going to be out on the Man Hillbillies as Keenan Trent gets set to throw this ball in. He's going to throw the ball in. He's going to go straight to James Klein, or that's Rafael Lopez. Draven Donahoe. He has the ball. He's going to get set to shoot. It looks like it's going to be wide left at the top of your screen. It's going to be another goal kick for the Man Hillbillies.
All right, that kick there going to go out. It's going to be a Hillbillies throw in here. Hillbillies looking to get another point out of the board here as Fraley's got it. Coleman going to manage to come away with that stop, though, as he clears it off. That ball going all the way down to the 45-yard line on the other side of the field. Hillbillies still fighting for it here, though. Not wanting to give it up as they were going to clear it back down. Harvey now the closest Hillbillies player to it. It's going to be James Klein for the Miners, kicking it down. That ball stays in bounds. Kendon Trent is running hard for it. He is going in, trying to make magic happen. He gets by a defender. He shoots, and that is barely out. Almost manages to get yet another goal on the night there. That was a beautiful drive there by the Miners. Kendon Trent with a ton of hustle there. And that was a nice pass there by James Klein as well, getting that down so that Trent had some open space to be able to work with it. We're now down to a little over 11 minutes left in this match. Mingo Central up 10-4. Hillbillies still looking to get something going here. We've got a Mingo Central player. He's going to shoot. That's going to go just wide left again. Barely out. That's going to lead to another goal kick here for the Hillbillies. But Mingo Central doing an excellent job keeping the pressure on man, not allowing them a minute to breathe here.
Man Hillbillies setting up for this goal kick. Because they're going to boot it off. Bella Hall is going to come in and snatch the ball. As she looks to pass it over the middle, and this is going to go right back out of behind the goal.
Hillbillies set to get a goal kick here. Going to clear that one down the field there. Brody Johnson trying to get in. Justice for the Hillbillies. Tries to get it over to Harvey. Caleb Simpkins for the Miners, though, getting in there and stopping it. Trying to see it is bouncing off of 5 or 6 different people right now. As it looks like number 11 for the Hillbillies, Lexus Dowden tried to get back in there. Kendra Trent going to throw it in. He's going to take that one himself. Looking for some magic here. Going all over the place. Rafael Lopez with it. That's going to be Bella Hall with the attempted shot there. It's going to go out behind the goal. And that is going to lead to another goal kick here for the Hillbillies as we are now under 10 minutes left in the game. Number 10, Clay. Going to clear that one down the field. Trying to get something happening here. Justice now for the Hillbillies with it. Lopez comes in with the defense, keeping them under pressure. That one's going to be blown dead there. Or actually, Tyler Colton came away with that save. As he's going to clear that one once again all the way down to the 45-yard line on the field. Lopez getting in on that as the Hillbillies still trying to get this one going back the right direction for him. Fraley's got it. It's going to be stopped by Sheridan Hatfield there over to Brody Dotson. Dotson going to boot it deep. Kendon Trent down there. Nothing but green grass ahead. He's going to pass it off to Bella Hall. She is going to shoot it. And that is going to be another goal.
James.
Make,
you owe me an A.
make it 11-4 here for the Miners. Also got to say, excellent teamsmanship there by Kendon Trent. Had the goal and passes that off to a teammate, letting Bella Hall, who's also putting in a ton of effort right down there with Trent. She gets the ball off the assist to Trent, and Bella Hall gets that right into the goal to expand this Miners lead once more. Hillbilly's going to clear this one out. Looks like Harvey's going to be the one to take it. Sheridan Hatfield's going to take it, and that's going to be Brody Dotson now for the Miners. Sending it the other way.
He's running after this ball. He's going to pass it over the middle. He's going to go just by Brody Dawson's head.
Brody Dotson doing a good job ducking there because that could have been a nasty pass right there.
Yeah. Especially with how cold it is right now. That would not have felt good.
As the ref is going to blow that one dead there, believed to allow for a substitution for the Hillbillies.
You know, it's so cold up here, but I'd hate to know how cold they are down there. They're in shorts. I'm in jeans and a T-shirt.
I would imagine at some point the adrenaline's got to be kicking in for them, and they have got to just be in a state where they're not really paying attention to how cold it is. But I don't know, with as cold as it is, it might be impossible to get to that point.
They probably can't even feel if they hit the ball anymore.
Now Clay for the Hillbillies going to get it over to Harvey, trying to get another goal.
Just under 7 minutes here left in the game. They pass it over the middle, looking to set up for a goal as they kick it. And it looks like it's going to go out of bounds, possibly a throw in for the Man Hillbillies. That is going to be a throw in. Number 2, Blake Stacy.
Justice trying to get it. That's going to be a nice stop there by the Mingo Central goalkeeper. Not Tyler Coleman anymore. They have subbed back in the player. We don't have them on our roster, unfortunately. So we apologize for not being able to say their name, as Brody Dotson's got it, still fighting for it. Clay taking it down for the Hillbillies. Almost had some green grass there, as now the Mingo Central goalkeeper going to be taking it back down, getting ready to clear it off for the Miners. Now Dotson's going to kick it back up into the air. Trent fighting hard for it here. And now Harvey's got it for the Hillbillies. Harvey tries to pass it down deep, put a little too much heat on it, and that's going to be caught by the Mingo Central goalkeeper.
He's going to boot this thing off over towards Sheridan Hatfield. And going to blow the whistle.
The ref's talking to somebody up in the stands right now. Not quite sure what happened there, but the ref having some type of discussion with, looks like one of the Man Hillbillies fans. And now that's going to be a live ball there.
Jacob Steelers looking to clear this ball as it goes to Draven Donahoe. Man seems to retain possession, but keeps going back and forth. And that seems to be out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Mingo Central Miners. Brody Dawson with the ball as it seems to be blown dead.
Got number 3, Tyler Coleman coming back in. Number 6, James Klein, as Kendon Trent comes off. We'll have to wait to see who's coming out for James Klein. As it looks like Bella Hall's going to be coming off the field for the substitution. Dotson looking to get it to someone here. He's going to throw it deep. James Klein all over it right now.
Getting ready to shoot. He shoots, and that's going to be another goal for Mingo Central. James Klein, he's a freshman.
Awesome job there by James Klein, getting all over that, getting in on that goal as we're under 4 minutes left. What a shot there by Klein. Nice effort there by this Mingo Central team. Nice effort, especially by James Klein, getting in on that to get that score. As now the Mingo Central Miners lead 12-4 with 3.5 minutes left in this game, as Lopez is going to get it off to Coleman. Coleman still looking for some green grass, as that's over to Simpkins now. Fraley's going to kick it off for the Hillbillies, over to Justice. Justice over to Harvey. Harvey going to kick it over top to himself. He's got some room. He's going to chip it over the top, and that's going to go right in for a goal for the Hillbillies. Make the game 12-5 now. Miners still on top. Nice shot there. That was one of the more beautiful shots that I've seen in a high school soccer competition. Nice little chip shot right over the top of the Miners defenders there to try to narrow this lead for the Hillbillies once again.
Tyler Coleman and Jacob Steelers is going to be subbed out, along with Brody Dawson and Caleb Simpkins.
Miners getting ready to start their drive. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here. That one's going to be cleared deep onto the Hillbilly side of the field. As now Sheridan Hatfield has it. Looking for some room to make something happen. And that one's going to be booted back down deep, as the Miners are going to shoot it right back down to Sheridan Hatfield.
This ball's just going to go straight back and forth.
Neither side wanting to give an inch, as Harvey's got it again for the Hillbillies, over to Stacy. Stacy now under some heavy pressure by the Miners as Hatfield comes away with it again. Clay now has it for the Hillbillies. He and Lopez getting a little physical there. The ref's going to blow that one dead. It's going to remain Hillbillies' possession, as we are now down to 1 minute and 40 left in this game. Looks like Justice is going to be the one with the free kick here.
A little over a minute left in this game. Mingo Central has had a very...
Got some potential there as Harvey is going to kick that one right into the goal for another Hillbilly score. With a minute left, make it 12-6. Now we're down to 55 seconds and counting up here on Miner Mountain. Your Miners are getting ready to walk away with a win. Mingo Central set to put this ball back in play here. As that's going to be off to Lopez. Lopez now driving it down the field, looking to make something happen. Getting past 2 or 3 defenders as now it's going back. It's going to be booted back down the field. That one's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be Hillbilly's possession now with 23 seconds left. Clay now set to throw it in here. Sheridan Hatfield managing to bump that one right back out of bounds. Nice effort there by Hatfield to try to delay this Hillbillies team again. As now Justice has taken it down, and that one's going to go out of bounds back behind the goal. And I believe that one's going to be a goal kick, but that is going to do it up here on Miner Mountain. That is going to be the end of the game. Mingo Central takes the win 12-6. And guys, give us just a second, and we will be back with your Mingo Central Live player of the game. All right, guys, that is going to do it for us up here on Miner Mountain, your Mingo Central Live player of the game. We're going to give it here to Tyler Coleman just because of his all-around effort, coming in at goalkeeper, playing some defense, also managing to get in there with a couple goals of his own, also getting in there with some assists, just an all-around player all over the field, wherever he's needed, wherever he can be, he is all over it. So, again, Tyler Coleman going to be your Mingo Central Live player of the game. Once again, guys, I'm Dakota Jesse.
I'm Caden Hall.
Guys, we had Kaylee Dotson on the scoreboard, Faith Edwards on the camera. That is going to do it for us up here on Miner Mountain. The Mingo Central Miners come away 12-6. As always, it is a great day to be a Miner.